So most of you guys know about Need for Speed Heat and the news, the terrible news that's gonna happen, that's going to happen, or is already happening to EA. But for what I hear that Criterion wants to take over Need for Speed, and that's right. The same people who helped making Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2010. Yeah, and I'm not too happy about that. Honestly, I'm not too happy about that. So in my opinion, I like Need for Speed Hot Pursuit is probably my second worst Need for Speed game. In my opinion, it's not a Need for Speed game at all. It's completely off. It's not good. I don't like it. I prefer the illegal street race. I prefer the illegal street racing, good customization, storyline, aggression against the player and the cops. I prefer those things. So pretty much Most Wanted and Carbon and Heat, those games. But hearing that Criterion wants to take over the Need for Speed games, that's that's not why. Why is that happening? Why do they want to do that? They never made. Well, that's not true because they helped make Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2010, but it's but why? So in case you guys so some of you guys might be a little confused on this whole Need for Speed bad news thing that's going on. So if you want a good description of it, then go check out Black Panther LP something Ripper. um yeah, check out those channels because they will be happy to they'll explain it better than I will. But me being a, a pretty good Need for Speed fan, the first Need for Speed game I've ever played was Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005, and I to this day I say that that is the best Need for Speed game there is in history, in my opinion. Now, a lot of you guys can say, "Oh, Need for Speed Most Wanted sucks." I don't know who would say that, but okay. But but yeah, that's I don't know why I was gonna say that, but I just had a blind moment there. But just hearing that news, it just it makes me not want to like Need for Speed and like not want to play the new Need for Speed anymore. Like I want to, yes. I like Need for Speed Heat, yes. They did a really nice job. They did a really nice job with it and all. Yes, it's great. But hearing that news, hearing that Criterion wants to take over the Need for Speed, it's just not it's not good. It's not good. I honestly think that that right there could ruin the Need for Speed games in the future. I'm not saying it will, but it could possibly be. Now, I'm ranting about this because honestly, I never thought I'd make a video like this, but I thought about it and um yeah, it's just hard to believe that my that my favorite game Need for Speed is they just started going up. They started doing good with Need for Speed Heat. Need for Speed Heat was my favorite game, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a playthrough of the game or not. Like me playing Need for Speed Heat, I'm not sure about if I'm gonna do that or not. But uh, leave me down in the comments below if you want me to do that. But anyway, um, Honestly, I think that Criterion is just wants. I honestly think that Criterion just wants attention, you know? Like, because I think Criterion got so much hate for Need for Speed Hot Pursuit that they thought, oh, Need for Speed Heat did so well that, Need for Speed Heat did so well, I'll just jump right on him and I'll take over Need for Speed. Yeah, that's not cool. Like, I don't know what the main idea of like why they're doing this, but it's just not good. It's just not good. I'll tell you that. It's not good. So this could possibly be the end of Need for Speed as as we know it, honestly. As we know it, honestly. And it's really bad because Need for Speed Heat, I'll tell you, Need for Speed, I was impressed when I played Need for Speed Heat. When I first loaded it up, I'm like, wow, this is really good. It it felt like I was playing the older Need for Speed games again. Now, remind you, I never got to play Need for Speed Underground 1. I still have yet to play that, but I haven't played that yet. But I have played Underground 2 and Most Wanted and Carbon and Pro Street and Undercover. I've played all of those games. And and I agree that and Need for Speed Heat is like a mixture of the Underground series and Most Wanted and Pro Street all mixed into one. And somehow they made it work. And at first I was like, well, I don't really like that. You know, that I never thought it would you know do well. So I never thought it would do well. But honestly, I stand correct. I stood corrected. It did really really well, and I'm proud. I'm proud of EA and Ghost of what they finally um know what Need for Speed is. Need for Speed is all about building cars, like starting with cars, driving cars, starting from the bottom and then work your way up to get a high performance car, like do races and then customize, do races, customize, do racing, customize. That's that's pretty much what Need for Speed is. That's what I liked about the older Need for Speed. But Criterion to just, but Need for Speed Hot Pursuit is not what that is. 2010, it's not what that is. It's all about like they focus too much on cops versus robbers. They decided to add pursuit text and crash cam. Oh my god, I hated that so much. I couldn't get through a single mission without without crashing or without using that stupid crash cam. It's just I hate it so much. I didn't even finish the game. That's how mad I was. I didn't like Hot Pursuit, Hot Pursuit 2010. It was, I didn't like it. No. I didn't like, I didn't, I didn't like it. It wasn't a Need for Speed game, um, but I'm not gonna turn all of my hate to Criterion yet, because I do have a positive side, kinda. Since Criterion is taking over Need for Speed from now on, yes, I'm yes, I'm upset that they're doing this, but I guess it all depends on if they look back at the older Need for Speed and the older Need for Speed games, and if they take a look at the reviews of what people liked about like Underground or Underground 2 or Most Wanted or Carbon or even even undercover, yes. I feel like if they look back, take a look at the reviews from the older games and see how much people loved these Need for Speed games, that maybe it would give them an idea of like, oh, people, oh, this is what people want for Need for Speed. Okay, then we'll do that instead of, oh, this is what people like for Need for Speed. Oh, we're changing, we're completely changing it and stuff. We don't want that from Criterion. We don't want that. We want legal street racing. We want aggressive cops. We want aggressive rivals. We want to hate rivals. We want to look at our opponent and be like, "Hey, that's a nice car. I want that car." And you gotta beat them. You gotta beat the rival to get that car. That's we also want good customization. We also want good customization. Now, customization in Need for Speed Heat was really, really good, and they've been doing a pretty good job. Like in my opinion, they've been pretty good with their customization since from Need for Speed 2015, and I love it. I like that. I really liked how they changed the customization up recently, and I like that. Instead of payback, 'cause payback's customization sucked. Yeah, that wasn't good. But yeah, that's a good storyline is also what we need for Need for Speed for the next Need for Speed. So Criterion, if you're listening to this, I want you if you're listening to this, if you're gonna be in charge for the next Need for Speed game, please, oh please, listen to this video or listen to the fans. Listen to the fans of what we want, of what Need for Speed is. Anyway, please, we don't want a Habasu 4 or Habasu 5 or whatever number we're on for Habasu. We want illegal street racing, good customization, a good storyline, aggressive cops, aggressive opponents. We need all of that. All of that is what makes Need for Speed what it is. And I hope I speak for everyone out there who is watching this video, because, well, I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty good. Um, but yeah, I know I only did like maybe a couple of Need for Speed videos on my channel, like Need for Speed Most Wanted 05, Carbon. No, I actually did three actually. Most Wanted 05, Carbon, and Payback. I'm, but I'm telling you, I played every single Need for Speed game from Underground 2 all the way up to Heat, and I know, I know what they did wrong. I know what EA did wrong um, after Carbon, and it's bad too because they recently just made a brand spanking new Need for Speed game, and it's awesome. It's really, really good. I love it. I play it pretty much every single day. And now just to see them just going downhill now, it's kind of sad, honestly. Like these are people's childhoods. These are people's childhoods that you're pretty much just throwing away. You're ruining people's childhoods. Please don't. Just don't, please. This is my first Need for Speed rant video, I guess you would call it, but um I don't know. I don't know. I'm just disappointed of what Need for Speed is turning into. Yeah. So like I said, I remember the first time I played Need for Speed Most Wanted '05. I was at my grandmother's house and I would literally lock myself in my room playing that game all day every day. I loved it. I never did the races. I never did the races, but I always just mainly just customized, you know? It was really it made my childhood. It was amazing. And it's just sad. It's just sad to think about. Just it's just sad to think about, you know? It's just I've been watching Black Panther um make these kinds of videos on his channel that his passion for Need for Speed is unbelievable. It's like he cares about Need for Speed, just like you and I, whoever's watching this. I don't know who's watching this right now, but you know, yeah. I guess that's it. Um, yeah. So if I hear anything else of Criterion or anyone else, I would do an updated version of this video. But until then, I guess it's till then. I guess it's just goodbye, Need for Speed. I hope you guys I hope you guys agree with me when I say that, but it's true. It's true. See you guys.